whole body, smooth out, and soft are all interrelated. So how are we going to make our Tai Chi by using our whole body? How are we going to smooth out our movements? And how are we going to get our posture or formation soft rather than something that's more non-soft or hard? Okay? So that's our big task for the 9 weeks. So everything that I teach you and have been teaching you, all those elements have to be bunched up and put together. And when you get to that point, and with confidence, you will be able to use your whole body. You will soften up your movements, and you will smooth out your transitions into other movements. So that's our emphasis. As we started our warm-ups, I said, oh my goodness, I had planned to start with warm-up exercise. So if I look at warm-up exercise, how can I apply whole, smooth, soft, WSS? So take an easy one because it shows me. When we say touch toe, what am I doing? I'm arching my back, coming down, following it, putting my hands against my legs and thighs, coming to my toe because it's a touch toe exercise, arching back again, bringing it, using my arm and my shoulders to come down, using my legs to come down to frame my touch toe. All right, so that's whole body. If I were not addressing whole body, I would be a robot, just coming up like this because that's how I'm going to get to my shoulder. Just coming up like this because she said to put her hands together like you're clenched and coming down. So that's not whole body. So whole body is arching, getting the best mileage for the build that you have. Okay? So how then can we transfer that idea with Tai Chi and our movements? So we're going to start from the beginning. When we do commencing form, as early as commencing form, because we have our Tai Chi posture, we're using our whole body. In this example, I'm not using my whole body. I'm not only doing it fast, where I'm not getting a softness, I'm not getting a smoothness, but I'm not using my whole body. In this example, I am using my whole body. So visually, you can see that the whole body is being used. It's not just the hands, nor the arm, nor just the feet. I'm using the back of my back muscles. I'm using my mind. I'm using my neck, my head, my vision. I'm using the energy that's implanted in my feet and making it radiate up my body to the tips of my fingers. Do you see that there is a big difference in creating a smoothness and a flow and a softness in my hands rather than something very harsh and hard and not smooth, okay? Not using my whole body in the first example. So then you ask yourself, well sure, it's easy said than done. I understand what she's saying. I can see the difference. But how can I apply it or make myself do that? Anybody have any answers real fast? How do you do that? How do you get to that whole body softness and smoothness? Go slower. Good one. Concentrate. Excellent one. What else? Go slower. Concentrate. Use my Tai Chi posture. Use the energy that I have from within that's coming from my feet, radiating. When I say radiating, It starts from my feet. I can feel that energy pushing up, coming all the way up to my hips, my core, my upper body, then extending out from my back of my shoulder, through my elbow to my arm, to the tip of my finger. So how does it do that? First, it's my Tai Chi posture. It's my concentration that comes with slowness. It's all of those things, plus more. So how can that effort, how can that be applied when you do it? Through all those segments, using your whole body also. Okay, so let's try that without any more detail. Posture, tuck your butt, flex your knees, slope your shoulders, relax your arms to the side, tongue on your palate. Commencing form. Slowly drain the weight off your left foot, get up to its toe, off the ground, toe down, 50-50, heel down. Hands to the middle of your thighs, bring it up, use the back muscles of your arm. Take a deep breath in. Flex your wrist and knee, come down, blow out. Tuck your left hand under, hold your ball softly. T-step. Out with your heels, shift your hands, open your knees, rotate. Part the horse's mane. Stretch. Sit back all the way back. Out. Hold your ball. Shift your hands. Open the knees. Rotate. Meet your glance at your front hand. Sit back all the way back. Out. 45. Hold your ball. Heel. Open the knees. Rotate. Part. Half step forward, hold your ball, soften that ball. Rotate or spin the ball, sit on the back foot, lift up your hand. Lift up your foot, get ready to cock that left hand. White crane, spread your wings. Tuck in that butt. Drop your front foot, bisect your body. Look back at your back hand that's higher. Bring it to your ear, set out your heel, hand, face, brush. Sit back, 45. Look at your back hand, bring it to your ear, set out your heel. Brush soft and hard. Sit back all the way back, 45. Look at the back hand, bring it to your ear. Turn your face and sync with your hands, soft and hard. Half step forward. Sit back on your back heel. Lift up your heel. Lay your glute on your heel. Soften your arm with your hands. Drop your front foot. Open, look at your back hand that's higher. Smooth it out. Toe, heel, pivot. Push and pull. Open. Lift. Toe heel. Smooth it out. Slow it down. Open. Lift. Your toe heel. Little push and pull. Last one. Open. Lift. Your toe heel. Little push and pull. Pivot your right foot, T-step, hold your ball. Is your ball soft? Out with your heel, ward off, align. Flip and knee, softly pull down, pull back. Smooth out, look back. Turn first, flow back by pushing softly. Separate, sitting back all the way back. Then pushing up and forward. Drop your left hand, pivot your left foot, softly hold your ball on T-step. Smooth it out, heel, ward off. Softly flip a knee, pull down, pull back. Look back, turn first, square first, apply pressure. Separate, sit back, whole body push up and forward, not just your arms. Pivot your right foot, cup, T-step, cup. Look at the backhand, hook it, out away from the back foot. Single whip, Tai Chi posture. Drop your left hand, pivot your right, left foot, cup, parameter 1. Flowing like clouds by concentrating. Cup, flip meat open. Connecting your flowing movements by concentrating, only flip when you meet. Cup in the middle, shift your weight, close. Cup, look at the backhand, soften that whip, out. Single whip. Half step forward. Sit back by relaxing. Pat your horse on the toe. Elevate your fingers like you're on the neck of the horse. Cross. Step out. Gravitate first up and down, then come up. Then kick. Inline. Pull in. Gently drop on your heel. Look through your double punch. Sit all the way back. Rotate that heel foot 180 degrees, using your left hand on the outside. Kicking out. Pulling in, looking at the hooked hand. Drop, but continue to look at the hooked hand. Middle. Here to your left to set. Pendulum it up, go to combo, standing on its left. Toe down, line to heel. Pivot. Look at the backhand. Split. Look at the backhand, continue. Drop. Halfway. Pivot. Set. Propel. Golden cockle on its right. Heel down. Hold your ball softly. Heel and hand. Maiden on her right. Sit back. Pivot. Hold your ball. Left heel, left hand out. Use your upper body to twist to get the shuttle on your left. Bring both hands back. Then your toe. Bend the back knee. Softly go down to the bottom of the C. One hand, two hand. Then your heel, start in the middle. Arms like a fan. Rock. Pivot. One sweep up, hold your fist. One sweep down, veer to the right. Then punch. Then touch. Softly touch. Concentrate on parent closing. Then push up and forward. Then pivot. Then drop. Open and pivot. Intermediate closure. Uplift with your right hand forcing the left to come up. Opposite, left hand pressures the right. Shoulder width away. Deep breath to exhale as you go down, using your whole body, not just your hands and your arm. Wrap around, up on your toe. Bring the weight first. Lift, toe down. Put back that weight. 50-50. Energy still there, but back to its original. Then you can release up on your unflex your knees. Tiredness because you've done a good workout probably came about because 1, you were concentrating, 2, you were going slowly, and 3, you were trying to smooth it out. So that sensation or feeling of tiredness, but yet satisfaction or gratification that you did something, worked hard at it, and you feel good about it. So can you imagine if you feel this way, if you did it in, say, 6 minutes is what the music dictates us, but I'm sure we spent at least 7 minutes with the verbal calling out and the slowly. So if you were to do it 2 times, 14 minutes, 3 times, 21, 4 times, 20 minutes, that's like 30 minutes. That becomes more powerful. Of course, it's going to feel, you're going to have stamina. but you're going to build on what you have and keep on spiraling. So that's what we try to do in non-instruction. And hopefully it will work. Okay? Hopefully it has worked. As Mike has been feeling, if he puts on another set, maybe it will get even more powerful. Anything else? Richard? Yes, I will. I will not forget, and thank you for reminding me. But, okay, so Richard's saying he was concentrating, but he noticed that someone sneaked in, and I did too, because that's exactly what Tai Chi is. Tai Chi says, I am meditating and moving. I know what I'm supposed to do, but at the same time, I'm alert and aware of my surroundings. So if a bird came in, just like the bird of happiness that came in late, we're aware of it. So we need to introduce her because we introduced everybody. So Florence is here, and she is a good sport. She's one of my originals. She's always come twice a week, and she loves to travel and loves anything to do with Asian martial arts or exercise. And Richard called my attention because we have an ongoing thing about her coming in. It's this room, but not that room. Okay, good. Anything else? Let's get back on to our Sharon.
I was able to focus there, and my mind is going like this, and I got to take everything else like my voice.
Good. And to say that is like a given, but to recognize that to share it is more powerful because it's natural to be distracted. But that mental exercise of pulling it back in together and concentrating on what you're doing and listening to the voice is a good mental exercise. To the point where if you train your mind, if you train your mind and you continue to do that, you perhaps will build into at least doing 6 minutes is the whole set. Maybe you creep up to 3 minutes, which is half a set. Then you go 3/4, say 4 minutes. Then you push on and you do 6 minutes of total meditation and concentration. But that's not all. When you are outside of class and doing Tai Chi, and say you have a morning full of chores or activities such as preparing for Thanksgiving or anything else, and you know you have 1,000 things you have to do, that mind is now trained to say, I am patient, I know how to focus and concentrate, and I will do it the best way I know how, and I will get it done because I know what it takes to get it done because you've experienced it in doing Tai Chi. And it does work. It makes those tasks seem so big and a big challenge, but it's doable because now your mind is learning to cope with it. It's a good sensation, good development. Anything else?
I'm tucking my back in.
All right. And that's not always easy to do, to tuck it in. And why do you think you were doing it? Because you were concentrating. So we know that Tai Chi is very difficult because we're first looking at where our hands and where our alignment is. But once you come away from it and you then say, I have enough confidence, I know what part of the horse's name is, then you can then refocus and say, how am I going to smooth this out? I'm going to smooth it out because she said the energy is radiating, coming out here before it gets to my tip of my finger. It's not out. It's softer, it's slower, it's smoother. Okay? Because you're using all your whole body. Good example. Anything else? I don't want to miss anybody. Everything that you say must get more ammunition and fuel for you to reinforce the point about O, W, S, smooth, S, soft. Okay? W, S, S. Anything? Florence?